Let's talk Amazon, guys. So Amazon is the #1 name on my watch list right now. And when you can see here, we just finally got a few closes here above the 15 and 50 period moving average. It's been a while here since Amazon's been holding above that 50, right? Been a while now. So as the market is showing us signs of strength, as we're hitting, new all-time highs seemingly every day, here's a big market leading name finally getting a few closes above that key level. Now, let me just first say, guys, if Amazon ends up dropping back below the 50 or the 15, then it's done with, right? This whole trade idea, this whole potential trade I'm talking about here is out the window. But what I'm potentially looking for in Amazon, now that we're getting a few closes above the 50 and the 15, now that the 15 is pointing towards the upside, right? Showing us that momentum, is I'm looking for a situation like this, where just like I've been doing with the market, just like you guys are learning from the spread videos on the SPX trades, when we're above the 15 and the 50 and the momentum is nice to the upside, I want to be looking to sell puts below those key moving averages every single time that we dip, right? You can just visually see all those trades you could get there on the chart. So as I mentioned, with Amazon getting a few closes above that those two key moving averages, that's what I'm looking for here over the next few weeks or so, is getting opportunities on any kind of dip to sell puts down here beneath, let's call it 1770. And you may be thinking, guys, that since Amazon is such an expensive stock that you can't afford to do spreads in this, but you're wrong. If we take a look here, these are next Friday's expiration. You got 10 days till expiration, right? And we're selling puts down here at 1767.5, so we're below our key level. You do one contract per side, guys. You got to risk 170 to make 80, so you're looking at a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio here, right? You're looking at about a 50% return. So for me, I'm going to come in here with, my $5,000 to $6,000 position size, right? And making close to $3,000. So you guys should be starting to understand the thought process behind these credit spreads. As long as we're above these key moving averages, I'm under the thought process that Amazon could be beginning a trend back towards the upside. So with that being said, I am wrong, right, if it drops below those moving averages. So what I can do here, guys, to get a really good risk reward is sell puts on any kind of dip below those moving averages, just looking for this thing to simply hold above the 15 and the 50. So you can see the risk reward is phenomenal right there. If I wanted to, I could start going further up the money, where instead of trying to get a good risk reward, I could more so go for higher probabilities, where I'm risking my $6,000 making about 1,500, which still isn't bad. In that scenario, now we're selling puts down here at, what was that, 17, right? 1752.5. So again, this is all going to come down, to personal preference. As you learn spreads, you're going to learn a lot about your personality and where you want to fall on the risk-reward scale. Maybe you want a better risk-reward, you want a better bang for your buck. So you're selling puts, not all that far out the money, just right below those key moving averages. Maybe you want more cushion. Maybe instead of getting the best bang for your buck, you want a higher probability spread here. So in that case, you'd start going further and further out the money with the options that you're selling. So if you guys watch the lesson below this, you're going to begin to understand, the differences between expiration dates and how far out the money you're going with your spreads and how that affects the risk reward. So with this being said, here's one potential name that I'm going to be keeping an eye on here over the next few weeks. I just wanted to put together a quick video and just share the thought process with you guys, and obviously I'll keep you updated as the days and weeks go by if I am taking these spreads here on Amazon.